Hello, my little geeklings. Here I am trying to do a new Atraxa. I am just masking out everything right now. I personally like to do this by hand because you get the best results that way for me personally. And just because I want that little extra touch to it. So I am just going along, trying to clear everything out. It takes a little while, but you know, great art takes a little bit. And excuse me if you hear any meows in the background, those are just my little kitties. But yeah, I'm just trying to get in all these little details, clearing them out. This is my first time doing the audio part, so we're gonna see how that goes. Just going in, clearing out, constantly making the brush bigger and smaller. And this isn't erasing, I'm literally just masking it out. So if I wanted to, I can hit X and bring something back. But I am just trying to take away for right now, because I try to work as much as possible, making it non-destructive, so that way I can always go back and change something if I need to. At least until I get something that I really like. I really don't like her feet. They're so long. I personally don't like feet in general though. Ugh, her toes and then has holes in them. Never realized that before until you really get close to the image like this. Yeah, you're gonna notice a lot. I'm gonna be jumping back and forth at pieces that stick out to me. Trying to get her tail. So many little spikes. But we're gonna get through it. Doesn't take that long. Just a little extra time. So my idea for this, since the new Phyrexia set is coming out, and I have an Infect deck where this chick is my commander. I wanted to pay tribute to it. I already made a version of her where I proxied it and printed it out on a foil card, so it's nice and shiny. One day I'll show you guys how I go about doing that. But I really wanted to go back and do her a little bit more justice. And plus, I have a really good feeling that a lot of people are going to be interested in her. She has such a great ability. I mean, come on. Flying, Death Touch, Lifelink, and Vigilance. There we go. So, and then she gets to proliferate at the end step. So, that's always good for me because as soon as I get one little poison counter off, things are going. People do not like when I play her in my Infect deck. My boyfriend though, he has her as well, but he's playing her a little differently. He has a Planeswalker deck, so she gets to move up their loyalty counters. Such a versatile commander for EDH. Love it. And I'm pretty sure with this new set coming out and the toxic mechanic, oh, Infect is gonna be coming out strong. So for her, I'm masking her out so that way I can redo her background. I love this image to begin with, but I want it to be a little bit more toxic. So we're going to be adding in some some emissive greens and some purples and stuff. Really get her shining. So I'm hoping it's going to come out as good as I envision it. But first, we've got to mask everything out. So sit back, relax, enjoy, and let me speed up this camera so that way you can see all the good stuff and I'll sit here and do all the masking. All right, enjoy. Okay, now that that is done, I think she looks pretty good. Yeah. So what I'm going to do now is make another copy of her and take the under layer and just slightly move it up. And then what I'm going to do is go back into the mask mode and start erasing because I want to get her wings to feel a little bit more complete. See that? You see how it's all ready? Because look at, yeah. It's all about faking that illusion that it's all together. And then just start, I'll lower my opacity down for my brush, and then I'll start drawing in the curve of this wing. Because it looks like it's just up here, and then it kind of comes down just a little bit, because you see how the colors match? I'm going to break up these little spots right here. This red, I'm going to bring it down more. It's all about making the illusion it's one whole piece. Got like some of this dead skin right here, so we're going to bring that up all the way. I want to continue that. I think that defines this wing even more. I want to continue these shapes just to where it looks like it just continues. Yeah, there we go. And then I'm going to come back with the lighter color because these wings really look translucent. So I really want that to shine, which also means there has to be a warmer light source behind her. So I'm going to keep that in mind as I'm adding highlights to this. And I also want to make the edge of her wing a little bit darker just because of that light source being in the background, because it's going to be somewhere like over here. This one. Select her wing, Alt click, and bring it up. I will even Control T and turn it slightly, just so that way it still has this curved shape right here. I want to keep that. And that being done, I will also grab the black area again, bring my opacity to 100, and then just continue these lines, because I want the vein look over here as well. And the best way to do veins, honestly, just practice. It's all about having it grow. And I'm even going to include some of the the translucency of the other wing into this one more, because I already have the thought that the light source is behind her. So I am going to incorporate that to where it makes as much sense as possible. I'm not really the best at lighting, but I try. So we'll continue this. I want to really make those areas stand out where the wing is the thinnest. That's what basically translucency is. The thinnest parts of the flesh that the light will go through the most. So kind of when you hold your hand up to the sun, the areas on your fingertips that turn red, that's translucency. So we're trying to just keep that as much as possible. And it also looks like the wing kind of goes dead on the edge. So I'll try to incorporate that too. Just really bring this gray color out more. Kind of reminds me of a moon. And then I am gonna go back, grab the highlight, and I want to add highlights to the veins again. And remember, you don't want it everywhere, just in some places. There we go. All right, and with that, we're gonna start working on the background. So this, I'm actually just gonna try to bring in some images. I have like the water. I brought in a swamp card, just so that way everything keeps into the whole magic realm at least. So now I'm gonna work this. I'm just gonna be quiet from now on. You will enjoy some of the music that I choose for today's video, and just enjoy. Yeah, hope you like it.